November 3rd, 2023. I just altered yesterday's paper, 6:17 p.m. It was indicated I stole some things, or some, quote, Italian family stole some of my things. I'm not sure which it is, but I'm going to show a few things here. When I left yesterday to get groceries, I had gotten a couple things out of the camper. Part of a bridge that used to be where close to where my parents live, and I've had it like when I lived in Cedar Falls in the 1990s and Dubuque in the 2000s. And I got it out of the camper, and a piece of pottery that I was going to give my sister before she died in 2003. At Christmas. She didn't show up for Christmas, so I wasn't able to give it to her, and I didn't get it sent to her before she committed suicide in January. So I'm going to show that real quick. This will be posted on youtube.com/at I am Wade Heineman. Again, this is yesterday's paper. I am WADEHEINEMN. I am Wade Allen Heineman, born 11/4/71, male. Nothing's changed. Still a male. Never LGBTQIA. My two social media is x.com/WADES2ND and x.com/Wade yes. Here's this side of my face and this side of my face. I do that because that's the view that AI is getting of me, I believe, through the screen of my phone when I'm looking down at it. But this is me from the side, from the other side, looking at the paper. My license plate's on the wall. But okay, this is the black and white hoodie I was wearing yet last night. I changed into it because it was more comfortable. This is something. I'll show this first, actually. This is the part of the bridge I was talking about that is a memento. I asked the people there when I got it if I could take this. It's part of a bridge that used to be by my parents' property, and it's been with me when I lived in Cedar Falls and in Dubuque. Cedar Falls in the 1990s and Dubuque in the 2000s. And there's my blue bags right down there again. This is the Honer guitar I had out front. V68 today for about a half hour. I was out proving I was home. Here is the piece of pottery I was going to give my sister. I got this in Cancun, or Playa del Carmen, in 2002 with my ex-fiance. And this was going to give to my sister with a little, there's another little container and a teapot, I think it was. There was two other things with it. One of them, after she committed suicide, we went out to San Francisco and we put little notes in it and threw it into the bay. But this is mine. So if they were in here documenting this yesterday, they're criminals. Or the bridge piece. This was in one of the plastic totes that I brought in from the camper, and I believe the frauds were in there wearing my clothing or staging lies that I was female or something, because there's an old sweater that was in one of the dressers I got from my mother from her great aunt or her aunt. It was a woman's sweater. I never put it on. But this was in there, and I'm sure if there was surveillance of me in the 1990s, people will remember this shirt. I can't wear it. It's too small for me now. It would be skin tight, probably. Beavis and Butthead shirt, because I used to watch that show. I like goofy, stupid humor. That's what I like for humor. Or innocent humor. I like innocent or stupid, goofy humor. This shirt I wore frequently in the late 90s, early 2000s. I was wearing this at Burke's Bar in 2001 when I met Jen Foose there. She worked at the University of Northern Iowa. She no longer works there. And I won't spell her last name. But We dated fall 2001. So it was indicated I was involved in 9/11. I was hardly ever at home because I worked full time for the city of Dubuque as a housing inspector. I was dating Jen. She was 24. I was 29 or 30. Yeah, 20. I'd have been 20. Yeah, 29 when I met her, and she was 24. This is the sweater, long sleeve sweater, but it got partially burned in that fire I was talking about. It was in that tote in the camper when there was a fire in it in later 2002. So that's why I started living in my vehicle. This is a t-shirt I got for running in the Sturgis Falls Half Marathon. Sturgis Falls, Iowa, Cedar Falls, Iowa. In the late 90s, my brother ran it with me. We were singing Johnny Cash songs, but when we took off, I got my Reedland Savings Bank shirt on my arm here again. Let's just hold this up once again. And I'll hold up my finger, scarred finger. You can see the sun's going down out here. There's gone down outside, but same scene. You see my Escalade out there. Sun going down over the shed, or gone down over the shed. And this one I didn't wear very much, so people probably wouldn't recognize. Oh, this one I did. Yeah, I used to wear this sweater a lot too. It's a gray sweater. There's one in that pile over there too. I can't see it. But this is a gray sweater from the 2000s that I wore frequently in the winter when I was dating Jen Foose. It's a polo sweater. I got everything on sale there. I never paid full price for clothing. This is a coat that I wore, and I don't know if frauds have staged lies. They've had access to these kinds of things. Coat I wore in 2010s quite a bit. Just a $30 coat. I bought it, I think, Kohl's at one time. This is when I played softball in Dubuque. We were sponsored by Little Debbie and In Touch Cellular. In Touch Cellular softball in the city of Dubuque in 2000 to 2003. I was number 33, I guess. That's what they gave me. I didn't pick that number. So that's the proof of my stuff. My stuff. Anyone that was in here yesterday documenting my stuff, they go to prison today now. It's time. Green eyes, not blue eyes. Blue-eyed fraud. Again, in the photos I took, they added wrinkles here on one side of on this side of my face, I think. You can see there's no wrinkles there. There's no wrinkles on either side. There's not two different colors on my face here. There's just one color. It's all one color. There's not like an oval on my nose here. It's a bump on my nose. So again, Wade Allen Heineman. Signing off. Again, same paper as yesterday. Just changed the date and time. Signing off. I'll lean in as I look young. When I look younger, when I lean in.